Testing. Day 8, the Cubs and the Reds. Well, we're going to see this game. The Cubs, heck of a baseball team. Let's put it this way. The Cubs are 6-1. The Reds are 5-2. The Cubs, if they win today, they'll go 7-1. They start out with Dexter Fowler, Javier Baez, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant. Both Rizzo and Bryant are on hot streaks. 5 home runs for Bryant. Ben Zorbist, Addison Russell, Jason Hayward, David Ross, Albert Almora. And the pitcher's going to be John Lester. Was 1 game under his belt with no record. ERA of 3.60. And a lot of other good things. On the other side, the 5-2 Cincinnati Reds have 1990. That Barry Larkin, Eric Davis, Mariano Duncan, the second baseman Chris Sabo, Hal Morris at first, Joe Oliver, the catcher, Paul O'Neill at right fielder, Billy Hatcher, Todd Benzinger is a DH, and Norm Charlton. This will be his 3rd game. He's 1-0. He has no ERA. And he is pretty good so far. Age 27. His ERA, he has not given up an earned run yet. All right, that's going to be it. We're about ready to go. Let's go to the field for the national anthem. So that was Herb Alpert. Herb Alpert trumpeting the national anthem. And we're about ready to go here with the first pitch. First pitch, we're ready to go here in Riverfront Stadium. 1990 hosting 2016. And we're about ready to go, and we're going to be underway. So Fowler, Baez, and Rizzo. As we start the game, not many people here, but I will tell you that Cincinnati is one good baseball team. So Norm Charlton will start off, and that's going to be fouled off 0-1. Charlton is 1-0. He's only pitched 1 2/3 of an inning. Again, they start off for a couple innings, And then they get the real pitcher in. That's going to be ball one. Fowler, Baez, and Rizzo. Charlton is pretty good. And that's going to be low 2-1. Chicago 6-1. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 2-2. 6-1 Chicago. Win here, they'll be 7-1. And that's going to be to left field. And this will be underneath and going to get it. And that's going to be a catch, one out. That's Hatcher who catches that. And now here comes Baez. Javier Baez, 294, 3 home runs, 11 RBI. This 2, 3, and 4 is the power of their lineup. It's going to be low ball one. And then Ben Zorbist, you'd think he'd be getting better pitches and all that. Nothing there. He's only hitting 214. So Baez, that's going to be a shot to first. I think that's Chris Sabo, who's going to, no, that's Hal Morris. Unassisted at first base, 2 outs. Here's Rizzo. And that's going to be a strike. So Rizzo will take it. Norm Charlton ready to go. The pitch, that's going to be high to right field. This one is actually back. It's gone in the first deck, and it gets over, and it is Rizzo's 3rd home run of the year. 3, 4, and 5 are their power alleys here in Chicago, and it's 1-0. So Chicago gets their first run, and it is silent as people are just starting to come in. So Rizzo with hitting .500, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. That's going to be outside, 1-0. So here's Bryant. Bryant, another red-hot hitter. It's going to be 2-0. Chris Bryant, 9-29. 310. Outside, it's going to be a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. It's going to be strike 2. It'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Fouled back. Well, early on, Chicago with the home run. Oh, and it hit him. It hit him a 2-2 pitch, and Chris Bryant gets hit. So here's Ben Zorbist. Kind of an unintentional, intentional walk there. Low ball one. 2 outs, 1 on. That's going to be fouled back. Ben Zorbist hitting .214. It's going to be fouled away. Well, it's going to be away 2-1. Pitch is going to be low, 3-1. 3-1 to Zorbist, and he's going to take that as strike. So now we have the full count with Chris Bryant on first, 2 outs. And that's going to be a shot, a base hit. So Bryant will round second. Are they going to go to third? They throw it in. And Bryant will be on third base. And it will be a single with Bryant going to third. And now Robinson will come in. Ron Robinson, their normal starter with 2 outs. They were hoping to get a couple innings out of Norm Charlton. And here's Ron. And that's going to be a strike. Norm Charlton goes down. Ron Robinson 1-0, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. He struck out 7, walked 2, and an ERA of .426. It's going to be fouled off quickly, 0-2. 1-0 Chicago. The pitch, it's going to be away, 1-2. 1-2. That's going to be a hard shot, foul on the AstroTurf. 1-2 again. Struck him out, and that's going to end the inning. At the end of the top half of the first inning, the score, Chicago 1, Cincinnati 0. Here's Barry Larkin. Larkin, Davis, and Duncan. Larkin will start off the inning. And he'll be be first. And Chicago will open up. Oh, high and tight. And maybe that was a message. John Lester, 5 innings last time, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.60 for John Lester. And the pitch there, it's going to be inside 2-0. 2-0 to Larkin, hitting .323. 5-2 for the 90 Reds, 6-1, and tied for first for the Cubs. A 3-ball pitch, right down the middle for a strike. John Lester's first batter. That's going to be fouled off. 3-2 and nobody out. 3-2. That's going to be fouled again. Bottom of the first inning. It's funny because this is an AstroTurf ballpark. Struck him out, and that, well, we all saw that coming, and there's going to be 1 out. This is an AstroTurf cookie-cutter ballpark. But believe it or not, it was known as a pitcher's ballpark. Here's Eric Davis now, hitting .345 with 3 home runs. That's going to be low and away, ball 1. Davis has double digits in RBIs, one of the top leaders of the league. It's going to be ball 2, 2-0. Day 8. This is the 3rd pitcher on the rotation. Did he go? No, he didn't. It'll be 3-0. The 2nd straight batter with a 3-0 pitch. And he walks him. So Eric Davis has 4 in a row, and it's going to be a ball at first base. And here's Mariano Duncan, who's hitting .286 with 3 home runs. It's going to be inside, and they go back to first. 1-0 with an out. They throw back to first again. He's safe. Big here. The pitch. It's going to be low. Ball 2. 2-0. Throw it back. Eric Davis is back. Davis has no stolen bases. In fact, Cincinnati in 1990, nobody has a stolen base. High pop fly. Doesn't mean they're not fast. Center field. That's going to be caught for an out. It'll be the first out of the game, 2nd out for Cincinnati. And here's Chris Sabo, 308, a home run, 4 RBI. Again, they pick it back safe. In fact, the only runner with any sort, and that's going to be safe, any sort, oh, they throw it back 3 times. And the pitch kind of ices yourself. It's going to be ball 1. The only batter with any stolen bases is Russell, the shortstop for Chicago. And he has 2. Everybody else was 0. It doesn't mean they haven't done it. 1-1 to Sabo. Swing and a miss. It's going to be 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs. They throw back again. Here's Lester in the 1-2. And again, they throw it back. It has to be 6 or 7 times. The 1-2. And it's going to be low ball 2. He's freezing himself right out of a game. And they throw it back. They're picking on Davis. 2 strike. High pop fly, center field. And without all those throw back to first, that was a quick inning. It's going to be 3 outs. At the end of 1, it's Chicago 1, Cincinnati nothing. Here we go. Here is next up Hayward. That's going to be low ball 1. So Hayward, the right fielder, 167. That's going to be a shot and a base hit. Hayward would go to first base, and Chicago again. They seem to be having things going their way here in the early part of the game. 6-1 Cubs looking good. Here's Ross and Almora. Here's Ross now. It's going to be a strike right down the middle. Ron Robinson is Ninth pitch outside. It's going to be ball one. 1-1. Right down the middle, strike two. This guy has not moved his bat. David Ross, the catcher. He doesn't even, he just stands there and he takes 4 pitches. 3 are strikes. It's going to be out number 1. And here's Hayward. I think he was thinking, don't hit into a double play and let Almora hit. Mora has 7 RBIs. Now we got a swing and a miss, so 1. Ron Robinson with an out. That's going to be a shot to right field and a base hit. It'll hit the ground. Let's see, going to third. And it'll be first and third now. That is really big. First and third. It's going to be Almora at first, Hayward at third. Now for Fowler, who's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss there with 1 out. Hayward in sacrifice position. Strikeout quickly 0-2. He gets a strikeout, that would be huge. The 0-2, and that's going to be low 1-2. He can get a strikeout here, it'd be 2 outs, you lose the sacrifice. Inside, and it doesn't matter, it's going to be a run. The ball goes away, and it's 2-0. Incredible, as they take it in for the run, it'll be 2-0 Cubs. Scoring is Hayward. That'll be low 3-2. 3-2 with an out. Ron Robinson strikes out. He has Ron Robinson as his first, I think, strikeout of the day. And Fowler sits down. No, his third strikeout. Sorry about that. Javier Baez, the third baseman, 0 for 1 today. He's coming up. It'll be low 1-0. Chicago wins today. They're going to be 6-1, 7-1. It'll be 7-1. Pitch doesn't mean they're not going to finish like 10-40, but or whatever, you know. But a good start, swing and a miss there. It'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. 2-2 with 2 outs. Inside and low. They get cute with that, and they always lose them. It'll be 3-2 actually. 2 outs, and on second, and that's going to be a lob to right field. It'll hit the ground, a base hit, and an RBI coming home, and it'll be 3-0 Cubs. Javier Baez, his 12th RBI. Baez with 12, only better is Chris Bryant's 14. Throw to first, he's safe. Ron Robinson, not looking good here. They throw to second on the steal. He's safe here. Baez gets a steal, and now he's on second. It's going to be ball 1. 1-1. 2 outs. High left field. Underneath, it's going to be foul. 1-2 with 2 outs. It's going to be fouled off again. The 5th pitch to Rizzo, who's hitting .500. High pop fly going to center field, and the catch there. And that's going to be the end of the top of the second. Chicago with 2 more. Chicago 3, Cincinnati nothing. Bottom of the second inning. Here they go. That's going to be a hard shot, and they get their first base hit of the day. I didn't even say who the name was, but it'll be a single. That's Hal Morris. Hal Morris hitting .406. Now you got Joe Oliver, who's hitting .250. It's going to be low ball 1. Ball 1 to Joe Oliver. That's going to be a shot. This could be 2. They go to second for 1, and they're only going to get 1. They get the lead runner with 1 out. Here's Paul O'Neill. Did he go? No, he didn't. 0-1. O'Neill. Swing and a miss. That one really, really high. It'll be 1-1. That thing was almost out of the picture. It's going to be low 2-1. John Lester's 26th pitch. It's going to be fouled off 2-2 with an out. Got Oliver at first. This can be double play. Struck him out though. Lester a strikeout there. Paul O'Neill is done. And here's Hatcher, Billy Hatcher, the left fielder, 333. That's going to be a base hit. A base hit to the wall. Going around second. Here comes Cincinnati. And it's going to be second and third. Are they going to come home? Yes, they will. They'll come home. And the throw home, it's safe. It's 3-1. Cincinnati with a double. That's Hatcher. Billy Hatcher gets an RBI, and it's 3-1. Oh, is that big? That's going to be a strike with 2 outs. Metzinger. High pop fly, and underneath the left fielder. But they get one back. They get one back, and at the end of 2 innings of play, it's Chicago 3 and Cincinnati 1. Somebody isn't playing today, and I'm wondering who that is. Final score. St. Louis of 04 beat Oakland at 73. Houston beat Atlanta. Cincinnati lost to Tampa. I believe Tampa their first win. It's all up. Houston beat the Mets 2-1. We go to the third. Right now, here in the third inning, it's 3-1. The Cubs have 5 hits on the day so far. That's going to be a ball 1-0. Chris Bryant walked his first time up. Left fielder. That's going to be fouled away 1-1. Bryant hitting .310, 5 home runs, 14 RBI. And that's going to be fouled out of play 1-2. Top of the third inning. That's going to be low 2-2. Ron Robinson, the 2-2. High, little bit, a jump, base hit. So Brian will be on base both of the times. One when he was hit with a pitch, and the second time with a base hit. So Brian will be on first with nobody out. Here's Ben Zorbist, who's actually 1 for 1 today. It's going to be inside 1-0. Cincinnati in 1990. High pop fly, and underneath it'll be the left fielder. It's going to be an out, 1 out. Three to 1. There's Addison Russell, the shortstop. That's going to be foul, 0-1 with 1 out. Pitch. Held up 1-1. Russell at 207, a throw to first, he's safe. Russell, and he rips it to left field in a base hit. So there's going to be 2 on. 1 out. Bryant goes to second base. Here's Hayward. 1 for 1 today. They're going to, oh, I thought he was running to third. It'll be ball one on the ground. 3-1, Chicago leads. That's going to be a strike, 1-1. Jason Hayward. It's going to be missed away, 2-1. 2-1. This is to left field. It's going to hit the wall, and now we're going to have people scoring. 1 run will score. They're going to get 2 runs scoring. They're going to cut them in. They're going to send them. The throw home. It's going to be an easy score, and the ball won't even get there. It's 5-1 Chicago. You want to talk about a really impressive team. Chicago is up 5-1. Here's David Ross now, 0 for 1 today. That's going to be inside a ball, 1-0. Everybody just throwing up their hands. That's going to be high, ball 2. Outside at 3-0. Chicago 5, Cincinnati 1. Strike here, 3-1. 3-1 to Ross, who's 0 for 1 today. Hitting 235, that's going to be fouled off. 3-2 with 1 out. High little looper to right field. And underneath, and can't get it, it's going to be foul. 3-2 to Ross. He walks. So Ross will go to first base. In the top of the third, it's 5-1. Ron Robinson's going for his 52nd pitch. Albert Almora. Inside, it's going to be a ball. He's 1 for 1 today. He's hitting .414. It's going to be fouled away, 1-1. Chicago of 16, 5. Cincinnati a 91. It's 1990. Not 1991, 1990. With a score of 1. Strike there, it'll be 2-2, a 2 on for the Cubs. Almora struck him out. A big strikeout there. It'll be 2 outs here in the top of the third. Here's Fowler, the DH. That's going to be a strike. Fowler, Baez, and Rizzo. It's going to be fouled back 0-2 with 2 outs. The 0-2. That's a hard shot to first and a base hit. 1 run is going to score. Let's see how many are going to score. It goes already to right field. They'll come in, they'll throw home, and it'll be 2 runs scoring at 7-1. My goodness. Now here's Keith Brown. 4 2/3 inning pitch, giving up 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. 2 outs. Cincinnati's on their 3rd pitcher. It's going to be that's a ball. 7-1, and it is quiet here. That's going to be ripped to left field. This will be 8-1. And the crowd is silent. Very silent. You know, what do you do? What do you do? We're in our game of the week, and until game number 90, we don't cut away. These are supposed to be really good games, so you know baseball, this can happen. That's deep to right field. It looks like it's actually going to be caught, and it will, and that's the end of the inning. But Chicago gets 5 more, and it's Chicago 8, Cincinnati 1. Go to the bottom of the third, top of the order again. Larkin, Davis, and Duncan. Larkin 0 for 1 today. And the pitch, that's going to be a ball. 1-0 for Larkin. The pitch here, it's going to be a strike. And that's a 69. They're up 3-0. It's going to be wide, 2-1. So Barry Larkin. High and deep to right. And let's see what happens here. Might be caught, and it will. 1 out. They need base runners. The thing is, you need 1 run here. As Eric Davis will come up, he walked his first time up. You do need base runners. It's going to be a strike. If you can get 1 or 2 every inning, then you're good. I always tell this story. When I was an intern at KDKA, I asked Tony La Russa, why do you keep coming back? What's the secret? He said, all you got to do is get 1 run. When you're down very big, 1 or 2 runs an inning. You actually play small ball. And there's a base hit for Davis. Whenever it's a big blowout, you play small ball. You get 1 an inning for the next 7 innings, and there you go. So 8-1 here. There's Mariano Duncan. Another throwback. Davis again gets on, causes problems. The pitch there, it's going to be a strike, 0-1. So Eric Davis is on first. Mariano Duncan is 0 for 1. And again, they keep throwing. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. The pitch, swing and a miss. It'll be 1-2. Now here comes Cincinnati. The 1-2 bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. There's 2 outs. Strikeout number 3 for Lester. He's doing really well. And here's Chris Sabo. If they could get a home run now, that would start something. That's going to be a high ball, 1. And now John Lester's 43rd pitch. It's going to be a strike. So 1-1 here for Sabo. They throw back, nothing. Again, preoccupied with Eric Davis. High pop fly. Hit an outside pitch, so he lost all his power. And you go to the same field, and it goes down in center field. All right, so at the end of 3, the score, Chicago 8, Cincinnati 1. Keith Brown, 3 pitches last inning. We'll go to Chris Bryan, who's 1 for 1 on the day. And that's going to be inside as the Cubs are on their 3rd time through. He walked and had a hit. A swing and a miss there. It's going to be 1-1. So we begin the 4th inning. Cincinnati has an 8-1 lead. Really, Chicago. When you look at Chicago, they're early on. They're 6-1. That's going to be a hard shot to left field and a base hit. You know, it's like the Philadelphia A's. Philadelphia looks really good. There's some teams that are red hot, but they're going to cool down. Here comes Zorbist, who's 1 for 2 today. And inside a ball. There'll be teams that cool down, and Chicago will go through a stretch where they're 15-15. We know that. But right now, you need those big ones. It'll be to first. They get the out. They throw to second. He got both of them. A weird 4-5 double play. There'll be 2 outs. Here's Addison Russell, who's 1 for 2. And a hard shot. This is short. And to first, he is out. He gets him. Very close play. The score, Chicago 8, Cincinnati 1. What you need to do is, here's Hal Morris coming up against Lester. Shift the time at bat, a physical time at bat. High and deep, and Morris is going to cut this to 8-2. It's a second deck home run. That first deck is a little bit out there in right field. And 465 feet for Hal Morris. And he gets the 1 here. So anything else is a bonus. To make it 8-6 if they get 1 every inning. It's 8-2 here. There's nobody out. Here's Joe Oliver, 0 for 1. Oliver. That's going to be low, ball 1. Ball 1 to Oliver. The pitch, it's going to be inside, ball 2. Oliver, O'Neill, and Hatcher. O'Neill. That's going to be fouled back. 2-1. 8-2. The pitch. High and deep to left field. And that's a base hit. It'll go to the wall and go into second. And here it is, the throw to second. It's going to be safe. So Cincinnati is starting to get some base runners here. And here in the bottom of the fourth, here's Paul O'Neill, 0 for 1 today. If they can get him in, it'll be 8-3, and the comeback is starting. It's going to dirt ball one. There's still nobody out. They can double sacrifice and make it 8-3. And that's going to be ball two. 2-0 here. The pitch. That's going to be fouled back. 2-1. 8-2, 10 runs. Inside, it'll be 3-1, and Lester, here in the bottom of the fourth inning, short work the first 3 innings, and he's going to walk. And there's 2 walks now. And Cincinnati has 2 on with nobody out. Here's Hatcher. Hatcher's 1 for 1 today. It's going to be down low for a ball. This can be big. They can load the bases up. And that's going to be fouled back. 1-1. They kind of need runs now. 1-1. That's going to be low. 2-1. Oh, this is so big. Very, very big, the pitch. And it's going to be at the knee, strike 2. Oh, very close. This will be the 2-2 to Hatcher with Oliver at second and O'Neill at first. Inside, full count. They got it full, and here at the bottom of the fourth, it's 8-2. Here we go. It hit them on a full count, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out. And they have to score a run here. If they don't score a run, they got problems. The bases are full. Here comes Todd Benzinger, the DH. It's going to be away. 1-0. 8-2 here. The pitch. That's going to be a shot. Are they going to go home? They will. They'll get one at home, and that's all they're going to get, 1 out. That's kind of a killer here. Now here's Barry Larkin, 0 for 2. John Lester, 62. Pitches. It's going to be low for a ball, 1-0. 1-0. Low again, 2-0. If he walks, it's a run. They want these free runs. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. You know he's going to be taking this or else getting a green light. Larkin 0 for 2 today. He's hitting .303. A homer and 2 RBIs. The 3-0. High pop fly, center field. Are they going to be scoring a run here? And the catch, they're going to throw home. Are they going to get home? And he is safe. Yes, he is. He is safe. It's 8-3. And Hatcher will go to third. So Hatcher going to third here. It'll be 2 outs. They get 2 this inning. The outside, Eric Davis. 1 of 1 today. They throw to Benzinger. He's safe. 1-0 to Davis. Swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-1. John Lester trying to get out of this 4th inning. He's going to be safe again at first. Closer and closer to Benzinger. That's shot foul. It's going to be 1-2 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. First and third. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's the end of the inning. They had a chance to maybe get 4, even 5, or even 6. They get 2. The score, Chicago 8, Cincinnati 3. Now to the extra, now to the other scores. Chicago was red hot. Chicago was red hot, and now they are losing big. Go to the top of the fifth inning. It's 8-3 Chicago. Chicago White Sox. They won, I think, their first 4 or 5 games. Here's Jason Hayward, 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And the pitch that's going to be fouled off, 1-1. Keith Brown will be pitching. Here's Brown, and that's going to be a hard shot to first and a base hit. So Chicago keeps on chugging away. They're going to throw to second. And Chicago will be in there. That's going to be a double. Just not Cincinnati's day here. Hayward a double, and here comes David Ross, who's 0 for 1 today. It's going to be a ball outside. Keith Brown giving up 3 hits so far. High and deep to left field. This one has oomph to it, and it'll be gone. It's gone. A 2-run shot. And Chicago has 10. 414 feet, the first one for David Ross. And Chicago has 10 runs, and Cincinnati only has 3. David Ross with a 2-run home run. Put icing on that cake. And Keith Brown now, the pitch early, and they're just going to try. Right now, Almora will be up, and it'll be 2-0. 1 for 2 today, Almora. It's going to be a strike. Keith Brown trying to survive. Hard shot to right field. Let's see how far Almora gets. He rounds first. He'll go to second. He might stop at second for a double. And he does. I'll tell you what, right now, the Chicago Cubs are just blowing out Cincinnati. If you're a Cubs fan, you're loving every second of this. 10-3 top of the 5th. It's going to be 2-0. Fowler, 345. That's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. It's going to be 11-3 now. I mean, this is, what do you expect? They're going to go to second now. It'll be 11-3. I can't believe this. Chicago 11, Cincinnati 3, and that's going to be a strike. This is so big here in the top of the 5th. They just get back 3 runs. Look at Pittsburgh is 72. They're doing really well. And that's going to be a low 1-2. Usually this is like the 7th or 8th inning score. This is the 5th inning. This is high, deep to left field. Oh my goodness, maybe, no. And that's going to be the out. They're going to throw to third. They won't get him. There's going to be finally 1 out of the inning. 3 runs in this inning. Tim Layana. Tim Layana, 4 pitches. High pop fly to right field. And this is going to be underneath. They're going to make the catch, 2 outs. Chris Bryant is 2 for 2. That's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 2 outs. Inside, it's going to be 1-1 with 2 outs. The pitch. It'll be fouled back, 1-2. The 1-2 with 2 outs. That's going to be a strikeout, and that's it for Chicago. Halfway through this game, Chicago on a pace for 22. I don't think they'll get there. Who knows? You go to the bottom of the 5th, 11-3. Duncan is going to be up first, then Chris Sabo, and then Hal Morris. So Lester again, that'll be fouled back, 0-2. And that's going to be outside, 1-2. 4 strikeouts today, 2 walks for Lester. And it's going to be low, 2-2. The 75th pitch. And it's going to be a hard shot to third. Nice catch. The throw. He throws it away. And he'll go to second base. So it'll be, I think, an error. Error on the throw. Chicago with an error. Here's Chris Sabo. Outside 1-0. I mean, Cincinnati, they can come back. That's going to be a strike. But can they stop Chicago? That's going to be a shot to center field over everybody's head. It's now 11-4. And there's still nobody out. (11-4) here. The pitch that's going to be a strike. A hard shot. Second to first, they get the out. That's all they need are outs. One out, and going to third is Chris Sabo. Here's Joe Oliver. They need runs. They need at least a run here. That's going to be a little looper. They're not going to go home. They'll go to first. They check the runner. 2 outs. Here's Paul O'Neill. That's going to be a strike. 2 home runs, 5 RBI. A sinker, it's going to be 1-1. The 1-1. High pop fly for Paul O'Neill. This is back to the wall, and he made the catch. Making the catch. Oh my, Almora. Very, very big. At the end of 5, the score Chicago 11, Cincinnati 4. Ben Zorbist, 1 for 3 today. As we go to the top of the 6th, they want to mercifully end this game. 1 out. I mean, you got to think about this. Here's Addison Russell. Swing and a miss there. They're just swinging at anything coming over the plate. And that's going to be a ball 1-1. Tim Layana. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Layana trying to get a strikeout here, and that's going to be fouled off. Anya has 1 strikeout, 5 on the season. And that's going to be 2 and 6 with the strikeout there. 2 in a game, 6 on the year. 2 outs. Here's Hayward, who's 3 for 3. 2 RBI. It's going to be a strike. 2 outs. Hayward, it's going to be fouled again, 0-2. 11-4. High and deep to right field, and this one will go foul. 11-4, the pitch. It's going to be low. Another one. Again, fouled it back. The pitch. Struck him out. That's it. The top of the 6th is over. It's still Chicago 11, Cincinnati 4. Cincinnati have Hatcher, Bensinger, and Larkin. Here's Tim Lester. Not Tim Lester. It's going to be a strike. John Lester. 85. And that's going to be fouled back. 0-2. Pittsburgh is 72. They led big. They're holding on in that game. Swing and a miss there. Cincinnati goes down, 1 out. Here's Todd Bensinger. In the bottom of the 6th inning. High and deep. That's good night. Good night. Todd Bensinger. And he makes it 11-5. So now it's interesting. After this inning, they only got 3 more, but it's now down to 6. That is big. It is still a bigger lead than when they got 2 runs in the 4th. And here's Trevor Cahill will come in. 1 innings pitch, gave up 1 hit, 2 earned runs. Struck out 2, walked 4, an ERA of 18. So here he goes to Cincinnati, low ball 1. Low and outside, Larkin, Davis, and Duncan. Larkin 0 for 2 today. Low again, it'll be 2-0. trying to get out of here. It'll be 3-0, 1 out. Larkin, Davis, Duncan. And that's going to be a strike. The 3-1. Ball 4 and Larkin goes to first. They're starting to set this thing up. The Cubs are worrying it's 11-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Throw back to first, he's safe. So here comes Chicago. It'll be fouled back. The 0-1 with 1 out. It's going to be a ball here. 1-1. That's going to be fouled back. 1-2 with 1 out. The 1-2. That's going to be right to short. They go to second, and they're only going to get 1 for 2 outs. And here's Mariano Duncan, 0 for 3 today. If he gets a home run, and it'll be 11-7. Throw it back. Throw it back again. Colorado leading Philadelphia, 1980. They keep throwing it back. Eric Davis has been a problem all day. It's going to be a strike on 1 with 2 outs to Mariano Duncan. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 2. 1 more and they end the inning, and it's only 11-5. Struck him out, and we end the inning. And it's 11-5. Chicago 2016 11, Cincinnati in 1990 5. We go to the out-of-town scoreboard. We go in the top of the 7th inning. That's going to be a strike. Now they're playing defense. They can't allow anything for Chicago if they hope to win this game. That's going to be fouled again, 0-2. The 0-2. Struck him out, so he's going to sit down. That's going to be 1 out. That's Ross. The catcher. Here comes Almora. Almora swing and a miss here, 0-1. New York all over the Yankees. The Mets all over the Yankees, 12-0 in the 7th inning. Glad we didn't have that. That's going to be first. They're going to flip it back to the pitcher, and that's going to be 2 outs. Scott Scudder, the new pitcher, 3 2/3 innings, 5 strikeouts, and allowed 2 hits, no ERA. He has a strikeout right now today. High to right field. And this one will go foul. Might be able to go 1, 2, 3, which they would like. That's going to be fouled off, and now they have one chance. They have a chance here to end the inning. And they do, a strikeout. Wow, he strikes out too. And now that's going to be the 7th inning stretch. And here's the 7th inning stretch. go. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Here come the Reds. Sabo, Morris, and Oliver. And Chicago will throw it away. Ball 1. Trevor Cahill is pitching for the Cubs. And that's going to be fouled off. It'll be 1-1. Bottom of the 7th. It's going to be a ball here. 2-1. 2-1. And that's going to be a shot to third. And throw to first. That's going to be 1 out. Cincinnati needs 6 runs. They need to get something here. Here's Hal Morris. And that's going to be a strike. So Hal Morris. Is that going to be another one? No, it's going to be low. 1-1. Pitch. That's going to be shot, and that'll be swallowed up. Very easy there by Rizzo, and it'll be 2 outs. Well, it's not good if they just go 1, 2, 3 when they need 6 runs. So that's going to be a ball to Joe Oliver. And it hit him. So Oliver, it hit Oliver, and it's going to be, Paul O'Neill. And that's going to be a strike. Bottom of the 7th inning. High little blooper. And that's going to be an out. That's going to be foul. 0-2. The 0-2 O'Neill. High and deep to left. If they can just get one of these, that'll be successful, and they won't. And that's going to be it. For the bottom of the 7th inning, the score, Chicago 11, Cincinnati 5. So here comes Baez. Baez, Rizzo, and Bryan in the top of the 8th. I mean, it's one thing if the game's close, but if it's 11-5, here's Scudder. I mean, then you got nothing really going on. It'll be 1-1. 1-1. That's going to be a hard shot to right field and a base hit. When I look at this Chicago team, I see a team that this year can go the distance and be very, very tough. And I see a team that can be in the top 10, maybe even in the top 5, solidly. They're very, very solid. They lean a little more offensive than defensive. They have good defensive, solid defensive play everywhere. But it's going to be high to right field. And underneath going to be another out. They're going to throw it in. It'll be 1 out. But I think if they get into the playoffs, see, the playoffs are another thing. This is the long-term game right here. What you're seeing here is the long-term, as Chris Bryant, who's 2 for 3 today. The law, 102 games, is a long-term thing. And quite frankly, it's a different need. Now, good teams are going to win a little more often. It's going to be foul there. But I'll tell you, Chicago is built for the short and the long term. That'll be a ball 2-2. I think if Chicago gets in the playoffs, they're going to be a good road team because the way they hit, throw back to first. They still have to pick up the averages of Zorbist and Russell. And you're not going to do that. Well, I mean, that's Bryant. 2 outs. That's going to be a strike. I don't know why they're playing around with 11-5 lead. And it'll be 1-1. 2-1. 1 for 4. It'll be up 3-1. So Ben Zorbist, he wants better at bats. He's 1 for 4 today, and he'll walk. Baez will go to second with 2 outs. In the top of the 8th, I'll tell you what, if Russell gets a hit, it's over. And that's going to be outside, ball 5. And they're going to take a strike to end the 5-ball streak. So Scott Scudder, just keeping him in there. That's going to be a strike, 1-2. See if he can go the distance. High pop fly, center field. This one is pushed back, and this one is an out. So that's it. Bottom of the 8th, it's 11-5. Zestrinsky. Zestrini. Rob Zestrini. 3 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. An ERA of 6. The pitch, it's going to be a strike. Here's Hatcher, Benzinger, and Larkin. That's going to be to right field, and a sliding catch barehanded. Oh, that is big. Hayward making the grab, the right fielder. Benzinger is 1 for 3 with a home run. With 1 out. It's a ball. I mean, it seems so hopeless until you start getting people on base. That's going to be fouled, 1-1. Pittsburgh is 79, trying to get more runs. That'll be short to first. This will be 2 outs. I think I'm going to play some college football next. That'll be fun. It's going to be Larkin a strike. Barry Larkin, the shortstop. That's going to be a shot. Larkin to first. He won't even throw it. And Larkin will stay there. He's got an infield hit. Here's Davis. Eric Davis, 1 for 3. Hard shot to left field. And let's see how far Larkin can go. He'll go to third to throw to third. And he's going to be safe. First and third, here's Mariano Duncan. 2 outs. Zestrini, and he misses. 1-0. Duncan is 0 for 4 today. It's going to be fouled back, 1-1. Oh, this is so big. The pitch fouled again, 1-2. If they can get a home run out of this, they might have a maybe here. It's going to be outside 2-2. Especially if they can load him up for Sabo. They throw to first, he's safe. High and deep to left field, and this one is gone! Barely over the wall. A 3-run shot, and it's now 11-8. Mariano Duncan, and now it's a 3-run game. That is big. Mariano Duncan. Is it too little, too late? Rondon will come up. Hector Rondon. The pitch. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 2 outs. The pitch again. Another strike. It's going to be 0-2. Are they going to get Sabos? 1 for 4 today and an RBI on 3. No, the hard shot to third. They'll pick it up. They'll throw to first. They got him, and that's the end of the inning. They get half of them back. Well, let's see if they can stop Chicago. They score Chicago 11, Cincinnati 8, and now time for an out of town. is a interesting 11-8 game. That's going to be fouled away. High-scoring games often look like blowouts, but this one was 8-1 after 3. It was 8-3 after 4. It was 11-4 after 5 innings. And that's going to be fouled again. There's going to be 2 strikes. 2 strikes on Hayward. Fouled back again. 11-8. Struck him out, and down goes Hayward. So Tim Bertzes. The strikeout, he has 1 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and he now has a strikeout at 10.80 ERA. The Pirates leading Cleveland 17-8. They're a tough team. High into right field. Underneath. And making the catches, 2 outs. Now 1 more. Here's Almora, the center fielder. That's going to be fouled back. Oh, Chicago is hoping to get a run or 2. Because if they give up a couple hits or walks to the first couple batters, then they got problems. That's going to be a strike, 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss there, 2-2. They're 1 pitch away. The 2-2. And shot foul. The 2-2. It's going to be low, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 11-8. The pitch. And that'll be 3rd to 1st. And they get the out. That's going to be the end of the top of the 9th inning. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Cincinnati's last chance. They might. Who knows? It's 11-8. Bottom of the 9th, they got Morris, Oliver, and O'Neill. And Hal Morris is 2 for 4 today. A home run and an RBI. Grimm will be pitching for Chicago. The pitch, that's going to be a strike. Justin Grimm. 3 innings pitched. He's given up 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and he has 0 ERA. Pitch. It's going to be low. Ball 1, 1-1. The 1-1. That's going to be a strike, 1-2. Hal Morris needs to get on. 1-2. Struck him out, and Morris sits down. Grimm gets him with the curveball. It's going to be 1 out. And here's Oliver. Joe Oliver, the catcher. Pitch, it's going to be inside. And that one's going to be a strike. 1-1. Oliver needs to get on, hitting .261. It's going to be away, 2-1. O'Neill and Hatcher will come up. The pitch, that's going to be fouled away, 2-2. Nobody on, 1 out. They need 2 people on before somebody can come up and try and tie the game. That's going to be a shot to right field. Here's 1 person. So 1 is on right now. That's Oliver, and he's on first. And here's Paul O'Neill. He's 0 for 3 today. It's going to be a strike. Oh, kind of crazy of a strike. The 0-1. That one was in there. That's going to be 0-2. That one was right down the middle. O'Neill, the 0-2. That's going to be fouled over. The 0-2 with 1 out. Struck him out. Two outs, bottom of the 9th. Looks like the White Sox might get a win. Hatcher needs to get on for any sort of hope. High and deep to left field. Hatcher, and it's gone. It's 11-10. And Billy Hatcher has made it 11-10. And now no matter what, you have the tying run coming up with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. It's 11-10. Here we go, Benzinger, 1 for 4, a home run. If he nails it here, then this place will go crazy. They come all the way back, but not all the way there. It's going to be a strike. It's 11-10. They've scored the last 6-7 runs of this game. It was 11-3, and now it's 11-10. The pitch inside, 1-1. If he gets on base, and it becomes a base hit that can tie by Larkin. The 1-1. High and a base hit. He might get to second. And there's Benzinger, and they're going to go from first. And he'll go to second base to throw, and he's safe. And it is now Benzinger is on second, and Barry Larkin. Larkin will have a chance to tie this game up. And here comes Carl Edwards Jr. 1 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk and a strikeout ERA of 18. Here we go. We got Larkin at second, Benzinger at second. Here's Barry Larkin, 1 for 3 with an RBI today. The pitch, high, ball 1. This is big. Davis will be next. Larkin not slow, 2-0. Can they get this last out? A home run, it's over. The pitch. Larkin will take that one for a strike. 2-1, 11-10, bottom of the 9th. Pitch high, deep to right field. He took the wrong way. This one is back, it is back, and it is caught, and that's it. That's a game in Chicago has won 11-10. Oh my. 11-10 win. Well, the 4 things. Rizzo hit the solo home run in the first. In the top of the 3rd, Hayward hit the 2-run double. In the top of the 3rd, Fowler hit the 2-run double versus Robinson. In the bottom of the 8th, the 3-run home run really put this in play. But it ends up 11-10, and Chicago holds on. Leicester, a game score of 39. Charlton of 36. The player of the game is Jason Hayward. Hayward, 3 of 5. 2 RBI. He struck out twice himself. But he ended up scoring 3 runs. That's incredible. Chicago holds on. They needed every single one. Every single one of those. Prince Fielder, 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 8 RBI. He did walk. Eddie Murray is number 2, 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Knobloch is third, 4 for 4, a double and 2 home runs and 3 RBI. San Diego of 84 won that game. And here are the scores of the day. for the stats. Now for the standings. Tampa Bay wins the Cobweb Award. They're the last team to win a game. They're 0-8. That's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We will see you later on.